Okay, so I felt that I'm not going ahead as an human design practitioner. I love it and studied it a lot, but it's very difficult to me to show this part of myself. I'm a chemical engineer and have a successful job as a quality process consultant in my industry where everybody knows me and respects me. I would like to change, but I doubt if it is the right decision. Okay, so Pamela is a 2-4 self-projected projector. And she has the 731, the 1333, and she also has, so she's the cross of the Sphinx, which Gittes is too, by the way. This is very much about giving direction. And you have so much activation on your G center, and it makes sense that you would really be recognized in your work. Like somebody with a G center this heavily defined in this area right here, in between the sacral center, the throat center, and the G center, this is the penta area. And when you have a lot of activation here, especially when you have channels, or we call them strengths in BG5, you are naturally going to be recognized for those gifts when you're working in teams. And the 731 is leadership. This is logical leadership, elected leadership. 1333, also this is accounting and oversight. This is planning and administration. Here we have direction. It makes absolute sense to me that at your job, you're going to be known and respected. Also a 2-4. So especially if you've, developed a network in your job, and as a self-projected projector, we call projectors advisors in BG5, like guiding and leading is your jam. So the fact that you are successful at your work is totally obvious in your chart. But now here is where the important things are. You would like to change, but you doubted if it is the right decision. So again, we are coming back to your decision-making strategy. And again, yours is unconscious. So even though you have 2 channels, as a self-projected projector, your decision-making is unconscious. And you also have, and this is in several places in your chart, a fear of being criticized for what you say. So your identity and direction, the very center of your being, your G center, is directly connected to your throat, not by 1, but by 2 different channels. And so when you're speaking, you're sharing your experiences and what you know in your leadership. If somebody criticizes that, that really hurts and can cause you to shut down. You also here have the fear of authority. And this is going to be a really big one for you, because the fear of authority is that fear of judgment, that somebody that you consider an authority in some way, shape, or form, like maybe somebody from your current job, is going to judge you for doing something that is still pretty out of the box, like being a human design practitioner. And that's a real fear. Like, I understand that, like, that is scary. So as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this, we talked about those fears and overcoming those fears and not letting the fears of your mind dictate what your decisions are. You got to connect into your own direction, like what the correct direction is for you. That is really what your G center, love, identity, and direction. And your cross, your incarnation cross, the cross of the Sphinx, is about direction. And gate 1, your conscious sun, is about like really authentic individual self-expression. In individuality, your conscious sun and your conscious earth, 1 and 2, this is like individual expression and direction. And it's when you have a lot of individuality in your chart, which you do have quite a bit, you're going to do things that are very different. You're going to bring change. And sometimes the change that you bring is ahead of your time. And sometimes people aren't ready for it, and they are maybe not going to like it. And there is the potential that you might get criticized for that. However, when you really align with your inner authority and your unique direction in life, you're naturally going to attract the right people, the people that you're meant to lead and guide with this like really powerful leadership chart, and the ones that are not your people are going to fall away. So when it comes to doubting your decisions, like your inner authority is the only like thing that you can really trust to make your life decisions. And again, like I said, it is unconsciously defined, so it might take a little bit longer to really feel into it. But start playing around with recording yourself, talking about your decisions. Like when you talk about continuing to work as a chemical engineer, what words are you using? What does your voice sound like? What is the feeling inside your heart, inside your chest? Like, does it resonate or is it just flat and dull? And then when you talk about being a human design practitioner, what you see yourself doing, how you see yourself leading and guiding people with human design, what does your voice sound like? What are the words that you're using? And what do you feel in your heart? Because that's what you have to follow. And following strategy and authority is not always easy. It's going to ask you to do scary things. It is going to ask you to do scary things. And eventually, like those things will be what leads you on the correct trajectory. It's definitely not always easy, but it's like the courageous path that helps you align with who you truly are, what you are here to do, how you were designed to actually help and support people. And that is my answer for you.